The fundamental idea of behavioral shift, well, in my opinion, is that humankind will start being very cautious on what we dedicate our attention to. For the first time, time will be ours, not owned or rented by anyone else. Well, this understanding of taking ownership of our time in a literal sense is going to change how we see things. For instance, the act of searching on a search engine. Because we are seeking something, we use a third-party service, I don't want to mention any names, right, that provides us information in exchange for them to collect data, which ultimately they, the third-party service, they leverage it to sell us ads or to present us ads. And these ads we have not asked for. But what if we would also get a reward for being served ads, such as coins, tokens, NFTs, or money, for the fact that they present us those ads? Wouldn't it be more, let's call it, a balance, right? Let's say we play games, right? Well, gaming is a great way of getting entertained, an entertainment factor out of it. But soon, when you realize that your time has value because of the blockchain, you'll want to be rewarded. Rewarded not just in points, but rewarded beyond the points. You want games with a play-to-earn mechanism. It basically becomes an expectation that you want a reward for your time/contribution. And this is a motivation that we never had in our life. This is the fundamental idea of behavioral shift ushered in by the Web3 possibility. Why? Why do we need this high-tech stuff? Because if I hire somebody, for instance, I get your resume, right? I make a few calls, right? As a reference check, and I see a couple of certificates, and that's it. That's enough of an evidence, enough of an assessment to match basically the goal of the company and your profile. And maybe you do some tests, right? And if we combine that with artificial intelligence, for instance, we'll be predicting best matches for specific goals for a company in seconds and reducing the hiring failure rate. All of a sudden, solving problems in real life will become part of your skill set and contribute towards your metaverse identity or your de-identity, your decentralized identity. In order to make it more tangible for you, I would like you to take on a trip. And please accompany me on a trip, let's say from San Francisco to Los Angeles. In the near future, okay, those trips, regardless what kind of trips we're going to do, we're going to have those trips in autonomous vehicles. Vehicles where we no longer will be driving. And the innovation pathway towards the car becoming a computer and autonomously driving us. And because they will be driving us, we no longer will be driving, we'll become the passenger, okay?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So this becomes almost you being, while you are driving from San Francisco to Los Angeles, within the metaverse, right? So what is actually this metaverse? This entire environment becomes a metaverse that connects your physical world, you on a trip, right, with a digital environment where content is being portrayed and presented to you that you can interact, learn from, or being entertained. We will be having an additional layer of information, an augmented layer of information on top of the physical world, regardless of what we are looking at, okay? And this will basically then feed and contribute towards the identity, the decentralized identity, our identity in the metaverse.
And because this is being a trial, yep, we have muted the scene.
That's the reason why I like to say in the year 2022 that you don't play in the metaverse. You live in the metaverse. I'll see you in the next chapter.
I very much appreciate you checking out this trial section. And if you feel it is the right moment to learn how to metaverse, feel free to sign up now. I'll see you in the metaverse.